Hi, it's Ray Edwards coming to you from San Diego, Social Media Marketing World 2017. You know, this is one of the conferences that I just don't miss. Why? Why would somebody come back to the same conference every single year? Because it's not the same conference every single year. It's different. You know, think about social media, how it was 12 months ago, and what was the big rage at that time. It might have been Periscope or Meerkat or Vine. Anybody remember Vine? And now things are different. And this social media landscape is changing all the time. And social media is important. If you are a business owner or you are an executive in a larger business and you think that you can disregard social media, you think you're not interested in having a social media presence, I have news for you. You're on social media already. The question is, do you want to be involved in the conversation about yourself or not? That's the question. So I'm thinking about all the friends I've already connected with here. Friends that I made, many of them, through this conference. People like, Mike Stelzner, the guy who puts the thing on, Mark Mason, Cliff Ravenscraft, and Pat Flynn. Had a great conversation today with Jared Easley of Podcast Movement. Saw my old friend Paul Culligan. The first day I was here, like within an hour of arriving, there was Paul, just out of the blue. Chris Ducker. As I'm recording this, I'm looking forward to my schedule tomorrow. I'm having lunch with my friend Joel Comm. We go back a long way. We have a lot of history together. Tonight we're having dinner with the guys from Thinkific. Love you guys, Greg, Colin, the whole crew. Other friends who are here or who were here. Michael Hyatt, Dan Miller, Andy Traub, Brian Clark of Copy Blogger. Travinia Barber of Priority VA. And this was astonishing. I gave this talk on writing copy, and in the room, sitting on the third row, front and center, was Bob Bly. The Bob Bly. I know. Crazy, right? And good friends like Mari Smith, Amy Porterfield, and so many others. The danger of saying all these names is there's at least 3 times as many names that I haven't even spoken yet. I love each and every one of you. That's one of the great things about this event. It's like a family reunion every year. But it's more than that as well, because we're all here for a common purpose. And that's what I want to talk to you about on this week's video. The common purpose that we all share at Social Media Marketing World. I don't even know if Mike Stelzner is going to agree with this video or not, but I'm going to tell you why I think we all come together. See, it's just me and the people I've mentioned and a few thousand other professional social media marketers or people who want to become professional social media marketers, all coming together because we've realized that the secret is in the name itself, social media. I'm not the first person to say this, but we are the media now. Okay, think of it like this. I was in the radio broadcasting business for over 30 years, and that was a business that I loved, and I dreamed when I started in that business, and for the first 20 years or so that I was in it, I dreamed someday of owning my own radio station or group of radio stations. That's what I wanted. That was the penultimate dream that I could see for myself. But I eventually became disenchanted with that idea because there was so much government regulation and so many rules and laws and bureaucratic, nightmarish mazes to navigate through of unnecessary interference in what we were trying to do as broadcasters. I just gave up that whole dream. I said one day, I don't have any desire to own a radio station anymore. And then I discovered the internet. And I realized that for less than $10, we could all now own our own media outlet, not just radio. You have a blog, you have a podcast, you have a YouTube channel, you've got the whole media empire, and it costs you $10 for the domain. Maybe less. That's astonishing. We are the media. There's nobody to filter what we're going to say. There's nobody to filter what we want to talk about. There's nobody to filter the images we make or the words we use or the message we want to convey. We can represent any point of view, any lifestyle, any business that we want. And I think that's beautiful, especially the stuff I don't agree with. I think if the world were only filled with people that agreed with me, that would be boring. That would not be challenging to my intellect. It would not be challenging to my heart. And I love this challenge that we can present ourselves with and the fact that we all get to do it. We all are on equal footing. Yes, we're competing with Disney, but we're competing with Disney. It was impossible in years gone by, decades gone by. Now it's not only possible, it's reality. Now, I'm a marketer. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a for-profit entrepreneur. I'm in favor of profit. I hope you're all making a profit. And I'm pro-business. I believe that business in and of itself is good. Now, can it be abused? Yes. Have there been abuses? Yes. But don't make the mistake of looking at errors that have been made in the past and overcorrecting for them. Because overcorrecting for an error just creates the opposite error. When done right, either the social media itself, your YouTube channel, your blog, Instagram stories, all of these things, your Snapchat, all of these mediums allow us to create value. America, now forgive me, I'm not getting into nationalism here. I want to say how things were and how they are now. America came along over 200 years ago and had this unique idea that we could make money. And think about the meanings of those words. You make value, you create value out of nothing. But what I'm saying now is that it's no longer about nationalism. I know so many people are caught up in politics right now, and politics are important. The root word that gives us the word politics means to be a citizen. So it's our responsibility as citizens to have a part to play in politics. But I'm not obsessed with that anymore because there's a new nation on the earth. There's a transcendent nation, and that nation is the internet. And those of us in social media can create wealth, and here's the key, without borders. And I realize there are places on earth where there are attempts made to limit the boundaries of the internet. But even in those places, there are people getting around those boundaries. So it doesn't matter how big or beautiful a wall you put up, or how big or beautiful a door you make. This is something you can't regulate. The toothpaste is already out of the tube. So all you can do now is brush. And it's not only about money. It's not only about making money, although that's a good thing. You can create value. And I think that's even what our marketing should do. It should create value. We speak about, in my company, about value creation marketing. That our marketing in and of itself must have value to the reader, to the viewer, to the listener. If it doesn't, we're not doing our job. We're wasting their time, which is a crime. I don't want to waste anybody's time. So our marketing in itself creates value. And then our products and services create value. And other people are willing to exchange their value, their money, for the value that we created. That is an amazing thing. And it's not just about the money. It's about your message. Do you have a message that needs to get out to the world? Do you have a cause that needs to be explained to people, that needs to be shouted from the rooftops so that people can come in, rush in and help? Then you can do it through the power of social media. With you being the media, you can spread your message. You can get your story out. You can get your teachings out. You can get your products and your services out. You can get your message out to the world, literally, and there's nobody standing in your way. Think about it. This is why we come together, because we're looking for ideas, and not just ideas, but a community of supporters, of people who are like us, who understand. We are the media. Look, it's not ego. It's not greed. It's not narcissism. It's not about those things. It is about caring, sharing, enthusiasm, optimism, and yes, capitalism. Whatever your dream, whatever your goal, whatever message you're trying to convey to people, whatever movement you're trying to start, whatever book you need to publish, or video you need to make, or film, whatever product or service or company you need to create, however you need to gather a tribe together to accomplish something, it can be done. You have the tools available to you. All you need is the initiative, the education, and the backbone to stand up and do the thing that you know you're supposed to be doing right now. It can be done. And you don't need anybody's permission, least of all mine. But just in case you didn't have the message yet, whatever you're dreaming, you can do it. So for those of you who say it can't be done, for those voices in your life that are saying to you, this is impossible, it's a pipe dream, you can't do it, stop listening to those voices. And how do you stop listening to those voices? The voices that tell you you can't do it? Just get busy doing it. And you'll be so busy accomplishing things, you won't have time to listen to the people who tell you you can't. I'm Ray Edwards. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you do, the value you bring to the world. Post a comment below and tell me about you, what you do, and how you want to change the world for the better, and how you make an impact in the world. I really want to know. And share this message if you found it helpful. Good Lord willing, I'll be back here next week with another message of encouragement, education, and edification. Until then, may you be richly blessed, may you feel deeply loved, and may you prosper wildly.